I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, guys, welcome.
We got lights.
We do have lights. Fancy is popping. Welcome to Little America. We're looking at episode 5 today, The Baker. It's all about our girl Beatrice.
I love her.
Once again, doing the work of an entire panel is your girl Kittie Kaboom. Okay, host, voiceover actress.
Extraordinaire,
honey. Giving it all to you. Giving it.
Performing, showing, doing.
I am Kay Montgomery. Man, here we go again. This is just another great episode. Let's get right into it.
Yes.
So we meet Beatrice. She's out living her best life.
Doing her thing.
Okay, she's the hope of the community in Uganda.
Thank you. Okay.
She's the hope of the community in Uganda. She's her dad's favorite. He has made it plain to everybody.
Very clear. That's my bae.
That's my boo. And so they're all really excited for her to go and be able to chart her own course. Her dad tells her, basically, you can do whatever you want. I've sold 1 million chapatis so that you can go to America and do whatever you want and study whatever you want.
Right.
So what's your impression of her and her family?
Well, they're clearly very close, and I think that is the standard for African families, having never lived there or not knowing any African families personally. That's what I think. I mean, based on like movies and TV and what I had heard. Oh, I do know a couple of African people. Oh, I sound stupid. I do, I swear. Like personally, those are my homies. I don't know how that just escaped me.
I have a best friend that's Ugandan, so yeah.
There we go.
When I saw this, I was like, you got to watch this.
Right. Because, I think that they put a lot of emphasis on family, community, just gathering together. That whole, just takes a village to raise a child and children is very much alive there. And not just for children, but for people in general. They really have each other's backs. Very different from America, where we kind of all stand alone and figure it the hell out as we go along. So I really respect that, and I gravitate toward that kind of inclusiveness. I love that.
Yeah, I love that too. So we see her there. We're like, oh man, she about to go and kill it.
Yeah.
Flash forward the next scene.
Not so much.
She clubbing. She clubbing. She living her best life.
She out there like, ew, this is my song. Every song.
But then we find out that she's actually celebrating.
She is.
Because she ended a bad marriage.
Right.
So I had to stop judging her. I was like, she deserved to celebrate.
You had judgment because she was out there shaking up?
Because I was like, what's she doing? She need to be studying them books.
Oh,
her dad
my
done sent her over
goodness.
here. You better get them, girl, if you don't get them books.
Mama, calm down, mama.
Get the books.
Dang.
So we see her in the turn up.
Yes.
So a lot has happened. So she has got divorced. She's having trouble paying a babysitter. The babysitter tells her,
I'm not about to play these games with you.
Yeah,
the
I'm
blessing
done.
is that we're from the same place, so I got you. Like, I'm trying to hold you down, but anybody else that I hold down, they hold me down. It's called reciprocity. And you don't appear to be understanding what that concept is. I don't want to hear nothing about you'll pay me tomorrow. You drunk. Girl, I don't even respect your gangster.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but I could kind of see. I was like, I don't.
First of all, if someone provides a service, you need to pay them. Period. Point blank.
You
period.
can't. Yeah, you can't. And it had been going on multiple
times.
If
It was one time, maybe.
So,
because she sounded super judgy. Are you drunk? Because that's not their way. You know what I mean? They don't feel like libations are necessary to enjoy their lives. So I'm sure that was super judgy. On top of the fact that you ain't paying me.
That's
girl,
true.
you got me.
She telling everybody back home because she was like, "Well, I have to tell you what's going on, Mom. You talked to Ernestine or whatever old girl's name was." I was like, she done spilled the beans on you. So she goes in. So now she has to take her son to work because she doesn't have a babysitter. So she gets in trouble there. Although she is famous for her cookies at work. Her boss lets her sell them, which is interesting because her dad makes chocolate chip cookies for her before she goes. And her dad has a history as a baker. So she stays up making the chocolate chip cookies. So that was a nice little thing
I was about to say, I saw that coming a mile away. Like, I didn't know how that was going to transpire. You know what I mean? But I could tell there was some significance with the cookies. And I kind of like that is the theme with this show. I don't know if it's like a necessity with the directors, like, oh, you have to make sure you do this. But I like that they plant seeds that we see kind of prosper and become real.
Anticipate.
Plants later on. So I thought it was really dope that I knew the cookies were going to have some significance because they just spent too much time on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And showed how bad they looked, but they still tasted good. And the mom said too sweet. And the baby girl's like, you might have something here. So yeah, I thought all of that was kind of cool that they brought it full circle.
Yeah, that was good.
And that baby boy did not, like he said, I'm bored. You done brought me to, that's like dragging the babies to the nail salon. I hate, no shade, no tea, y'all ladies. Do what you do. It's you and mom, do what you want. But I personally, in my child's growing up, I can remember one time only that I took him with me to get like any beauty situations done.
Oh, no.
Right. So for a restaurant, you can only, at least at the beauty salon, he can watch girls get they, fried dye laid to the side, but what you gonna do?
But I mean, she didn't have any options. Her boss said, I told you last time.
I did. And tomorrow's gonna be next time. And then the next time. I can't keep doing it.
He fired her on the spot. That was a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a build-up, though. We saw that coming. And she had to be late. Come on, mama. That thing woke up at 11:15. That's a lot of sleeping.
So I was getting a pattern. I was like, wow, okay.
You done came over here and just did whatever. I mean, you make a valid
She
point.
was a bit of a hot mess. I mean, she was a single mom. It's not easy to do, but she was a bit of a mess.
Just a bit.
So we see her kind of have the idea of, okay, here's a thing I can do well.
Right.
Maybe I can sling these cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Because the Avon lady done already tried to recruit me. And if she can do it, I can do it.
Then I can do it, which I thought was a great idea. I was like, okay, you have a good germ of an idea.
Right.
So she starts selling the cookies. She puts the basket on her head. She's trying any kind of gimmick.
Right, whatever works.
Whatever is trying to work. I thought it was really funny when she comes across the car of the young gentleman.
That's what we call them. That's how we gonna do this.
How about her son was like, it smells funny.
Right. That's that smell, mommy. I don't like it. That was interesting. But I love that he was her sidekick in everything.
That was cute.
You forgot your cookies, sir. Mister, we didn't get your. She was like, he don't want no cookies. We taking the money. Don't worry about all that. But having met the guys, they just wanted some munchies. I don't know why.
That was your perfect customer right there.
Exactly.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is a gold mine. So then when we find her later set up on the corner and she's selling the cookies and then the cops come and bust her.
Come on. Can a lady just work out here doing her thing? At least she ain't slinging body parts.
I thought it added insult to injury that he wrote her a ticket. I felt like it was fair. He could have just been like, listen,
move along.
Obviously, she's not from this country.
Right.
She has an accent. She was like, I don't know the rule. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what, she was obviously confused. Instead of just being like, hey, you can't do this. It's illegal. Next time we can cite you. He just wrote her a ticket on the spot.
That's what they do.
Listen, bro, if I'm selling cookies on a street corner, I don't have no money to pay your ticket.
Right. Come on now.
What type of system?
But you know how that goes.
I was salty about
that. It is all
that.
cyclical. You already know. We're going to put things in place to make sure that you not only follow rules, but that we always got you under our thumb just a little bit.
I was so frustrated with
Getting ahead will never do.
Never.
Damn it.
Salty. I was so salty. Okay, so poor our girl.
Yeah.
Steady calling home. So she has a degree in marine biology, we learned. Is that correct? I'm saying this right. Yeah. Yeah, marine science.
Pretty impressive.
She has a degree in marine science and apparently could only get that job at the, waitressing because of whatever is going on with the economy or whatever is happening. We don't know the background.
Yeah.
So her mom calls and says, listen.
Girl, every daggone day she called.
We got your 8 brothers.
Right. Them pooled together.
And everybody else in the village.
Yes.
Then got their money together. And we're sending you money and you're coming home.
You're coming home.
Which
enough
I thought
is
was
enough.
Interesting because she is grown. And her mom was like,
because it's not that society, that
You're
culture.
Coming home.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. That grown schmoan. I raised you. You ain't that daggone grown. You ain't 52. You ain't 75. And more importantly, we love you. We want to support you. And you out there flailing, baby. It ain't looking good, Yeah. So we don't want you to just go under with this tide that seems to be taking you over. We're going to hold you down.
Yeah.
We're probably going to make you feel this big once you get off the plane. But it's all right, girl. At least you can be amongst people that genuinely love you and want the best for you.
But I thought the amazing thing was she really had a good support system.
She did. Yeah, I thought that was dope that her girlfriends really support.
Right?
And I like that she had a white girlfriend. This might sound insignificant and petty, but it is not. I make the reference because oftentimes, especially when you're an immigrant, white people, because they live here, they were born here, they are entitled Americans, do not offer olive branches and become genuine friends with people of not only different nationalities, but immigrants, people that then came over here on a wing and a prayer.
That's true.
That doesn't happen very often. And she genuinely was her friend. And I really appreciated them highlighting
Did she have a black girlfriend in there?
She had a black and a white.
She did. And that's excellent.
Little bit of
because Chidi Amosi, Americana, there's a little bit of a rub there between Africans and African Americans sometimes.
Very much so. And that's another. Thank you for pointing that out.
So that was good to see.
Yes, that there was their melting pot right in her home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so hopefully that was true because I like that element.
So that was good that they said to her, listen, even though her mom was like, you need to come home now. You're not doing, what you need to be doing.
Right.
This is a mess. Her friends were like, listen, you can stay here as long as you want, but I'm behind on rent. They were like, we don't care.
Right. We got you.
We got you.
We're going to make it up. And we love your baby boy. Like, we got you.
Yeah.
That was important.
That was important.
To point out that she was able to stay if that's what she chose to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So she goes to the travel agent because it's back in the day. And back in those days, you used to have to go to the travel agent office. You couldn't just book it on your phone.
Be a conduit.
So I'm like, oh. Well, okay, I guess she's going to go. Maybe she'll be it's called the baker. Maybe she'll be a baker in her country. Maybe
right.
she's going to Uganda.
In her town.
Or is she going to come back? I don't know. Mm-hmm. She right before getting the ticket, she says, you know what?
I'm cool.
I'm good. And then we see her at the store. She's bought the storefront.
Yeah, how about that?
Or rented.
Again, an Easter egg. They walked past that store. I saw that for sale sign. I said, watch her buy that store. I already knew. They had planted the seed.
But she spent the $1,800?
Yeah.
I was done with that.
You was done. You was sick with it.
I had to
you have to gather yourself.
Gather myself.
That's the thing. Y'all know it that you know when you got to gather yourself.
How you going to spend the whole...
She had things to do. People see places to go.
$1,800. I was like, yo mama is going to come out here with a switch. You about to get it.
You about to get it. She going to have to travel continents in order to make that happen. And she knew.
You ain't got nothing to do but succeed because you can't go back home.
Okay.
You have stole these folks' money. I was like, is she crazy?
But she had the empowerment deep in her belly that said, this don't feel right. I'm not going home with my tail tucked between my legs.
Okay.
I am going to live my American dream. Damn it, die rich. What? I can't even quote the boy. What did 50 say?
Get rich or die trying.
Thank you. I couldn't get it out. Y'all know what I was trying.
She's like,
is that where you
She
going
really
with it?
went with the 50. Like, listen, let me tell you what you got to do, girl.
Because that's what it was.
But so when she gets there and the guy is taking the stuff out, I was screaming.
Right? Like, you are petty.
He taking refrigerator.
Did you think this was? Of course I thought. What you thought when you come into a dwelling that already has these things in place?
Child,
are you kidding me?
What is she gonna do now? But the people from the pizza place.
Mm-hmm. She made a way.
Once again, she has a great support system. The pizza parlor people, they like, oh, we love you. We're not using the pizza parlor at night. You can come and bake your cookies at night.
Yep, and make a way. Because that's what we do, right? Yeah, like when we're put in positions, I was telling somebody this earlier today, my good girlfriend always makes the phrase, I got a kickstand in my back, is her favorite thing to say. Excuse me, which is very true for a lot of women. The world depends on us to keep it moving. Pick that baby up when he refuses to walk. Put him on your hip. That big old 8-year-old ass, his ass know damn well he needs to be walking.
Picked him up, I was like,
if you don't put that baby down, girl up.
I was like, he is a whole kindergartner.
But you see, he was not trying to walk. I mean, what's she going to do, drag him?
Yeah.
That's what we got to do.
I mean, then he ended up falling asleep, so I was like, okay, I guess he was tired.
Now I guess.
But right. Boy, is a whole grown boy.
But that's exactly what they do. And what do? We have to make a way. So I was very proud of her of figuring it out. Oh, you're going to take my stove? The one thing that I need in order to make this business work. That's how you feel. That's what we doing. It's cool because karma is a I'll holler. And then went right on across the street to the people that loved her up, loved her cookies, supported her.
Yeah.
There's always a way. There's
and had
always
that huge
an
support
option.
system. And here she goes. And now she
now
got her
she's
storefront. Her girlfriend's out once again. That great girlfriend's out helping her paint the front. I was like, look at her homegirls coming through again. I just had to love it.
Yeah.
So it took her a minute to kind of work up her courage because her mom said after she stole our money,
right?
Her mom said, "Get to stepping,
baby."
So she called her mom. Hey,
this is what's happening.
It's happening.
Right.
We see that she's, at
she was
the airport.
Flourishing.
She's flourishing. She's thriving. She brings her mom in.
Yes.
And you could tell even at the beginning, her mom to the baby boy is like, hey, because he speaks some Ugandan to her.
Right, right.
Up.
That was
I brought you a giraffe.
Cute.
But she's still kind of like with the daughter. But then she goes and sees her house.
Right. Right.
Because she's got the new place.
Understandably, we're parents, you know what I'm saying? We're moms.
Yes.
We can appreciate the fact that we're going to side-eye our babies all the way to the until they show up and say, listen. And not even about achievements. Let's just be clear about that. That's not what I'm stressing. What I'm stressing is making good choices.
Yes.
You're an adult now. You have a child of your own. I just want to be sure that not only are you okay, but that you and your son are clean, that you are dry, that you are safe, that you're a good environment. So we were willing to make sure that those things were taken care of if you decided to come home. But since you decided to defy us and technically steal us, I'm going to need some examples.
Give me facts. Give me receipts.
I need receipts.
I need all the receipts.
Literally. Yeah. To see that you out here doing a damn thing.
Something. Yeah. And she was. So her mom came in the house and was like, okay, Then they go and see the place.
It was really cute.
So that was
very
really
heartwarming.
Sweet. Very heartwarming. Especially to see at the end, she got the key. The mayor gave her the key to the city.
Yes, that thing was on billboards.
Beatrice out here, these streets slinging these cookies. So she's
got a whole key.
She's doing the whole key.
Yes.
She's got her little posted up with her little basket at the airports and the and so they're like she ships cookies internationally. I mean, it was such a great story. I really liked how as our leading woman, she was not infallible. Because I think a lot of times people don't really know how to portray or write for a complex woman.
Right.
And they try and make her too perfect. But we saw her.
We
saw her flail. We saw her fail, but she picked herself up.
Every time.
Right? She had that support system. And I just thought it was a great testament of good writing and good acting. Just
I agree.
Brilliantly, really well done.
Yeah, and these storylines obviously are already written, but they're not 100% factual.
Right.
So I love that they're able to write the story around the subject matter, still have it be impactful, still have it be empowering, right? And then it'd be fun. Like there's always some cute little moments in there, something to make us kiki.
And she was adorable. I mean, I just fell in love with her character so much.
Yeah.
I wanted to share with you a brief thing before we're going to cover Director's Corner.
Okay.
So the actress that plays her is Keven Undergaro, and she's Ugandan. And she posted on Twitter a couple of days ago. She said, ahead of Little America, I'd like to tell y'all a story. In grad school, an acting teacher, quote unquote, honey, she put it in quotes.
You gotta love it.
Told me that she didn't know how to help me because no one was writing for a Ugandan girl with a quote unquote funny accent. She also told me I wasn't LA's type. And Showcase didn't matter for me. In the next tweet she put, I cried because it was just me.
It was.
And I felt humiliated in front of my class. She did it in front of the whole class.
Why would you do that?
But also because my TV was not telling me otherwise. Fast forward, ... My first TV appearance was booked in LA.
Ow.
God is funny. She put in parentheses.
Ow.
And playing a Ugandan character.
Ow.
Beatrice.
You better work.
Okay. I love how it was all facts. She wasn't like, I can't believe this lady. She was just like, let me give you the facts on the story.
The tea. And you decide.
I love that story.
I do too.
Yeah, I just fell in love with her character. Now I love her even more as an actress for the story.
I'm sure she's a sweetheart
She's overcoming just like Beatrice overcame. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to swing it to you.
Living her dreams.
Living her dreams.
Another person I'd like to showcase living their dreams, and it has literally been a lifetime of dream achievement, was one of the directors. She did not direct this particular episode. Thank you very much. She is of Indian descent. Her name is Deepa. Mehta.
Awesome.
Love her. She is a transnational artist, screenwriter, producer, and director.
Okay.
This woman has won 23 awards,
Oh my
20
gosh.
nominations.
Girl, all the things.
All the things. She is everything. She literally wrote she wrote Jaguar, the second show.
With Marisol.
Right,
Yeah,
with Marisol.
yes.
That was so cute. So that was her contribution to this anthology. But she's just an amazing human being. She really is. I wanted to read a quote that she wrote as well. I thought it was poignant. She says, there aren't that many movies that strike me on a personal level that I would say, oh my God, this would be great to see. Because women usually play secondary characters. There's nobody out there saying, this is where we are. And this is where she is. She highlights, look at her. She is gorgeous. That thing is about her business, baby. So she's been doing this for a very long time. She's over 50 years old. As I shared, she's won so many awards. She's entered and succumbed and reached the mountaintop of so many film festivals. She's been recognized on so many levels internationally. She's very good at what she does, obviously. People really revere her, and I'm just so glad that she was able to shine in this anthology as well. Series, she did her thing.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I think we are seeing a lot of diversity within this anthology series, right?
I mean,
we're
it
seeing
kinda highlights
so many women, so many people of color telling these amazing stories.
How crazy would it be if they're literally telling stories of immigrants and it ain't nothing but a bunch of white men? Like, that would make you know what I mean? We would be sick. Black Twitter would explode. So thank goodness that's not the case. They are literally doing exactly what they're highlighting, which is to have inclusivity, which is to have what is the other word I wanted to say? We're just showcasing that we're all different, but we all, at the end of the day, are the same. We want to see success. We want to be successful. We want to be accepted. We want people to give us our flowers, let us smell our flowers while we're still here. All that stuff, accolades, everything that we're deserving of simply because we look different. I mean, it sounds so elementary, but it seems like we have to say it again and again because we live in a society where our president says, you different, so I don't like you.
Oh my gosh.
So we want to underscore that we are all different, but at the heart of it all, we are all the same. We're just good people trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to hit home with people. I mean, I tell so many people about this anthology series because I feel like it is the best of TV, right? Like it's issues that we want to talk about. It shows the full spectrum of humanity for so many people that you don't normally get to see.
Exactly.
Right?
I love that highlight. I love that because it's not even run of the mill. We'll throw a little Latino in there. We'll throw a little Asian in there. No, these are coming of age stories or overcoming stories or empowerment stories coming from a real place. These things happened, and they're simply highlighting them and showing this is our America.
Yes, that part, that they're true stories. That's the part that I love too.
Me too.
That like this really happened. This is someone's life, and I love how the end of every episode you get to get a little piece of the actual
you get a
person.
picture of them, and then they go on to tell you what they've accomplished, who they've become.
Yeah,
that'll touch your heart every time.
Every time. I mean, it's heartfelt, but then it has humor.
Oh,
it's
gosh,
it's just the best of everything. I really think it's one of the best shows on TV right now. I really hope they get a season 2. You gonna go on record with
that one?
I really am.
Yeah, because there's so many stories to tell.
Yes,
so many stories. You would think they would run out of them, but this is America.
Yep.
Hello, go to New York alone. You know what I mean? Throw a rock and you will hit at least 10 people that got a story to tell.
Yeah.
So why not celebrate that?
Beautiful.
You know?
Uplifting. I've just loved every
and it was
episode.
funny a little bit.
You made me even love the ones that I didn't think I loved. You got me. You got me.
Transitional, baby. Feel it. Progress, not perfection.
There you go. So we are so grateful that you guys joined us today. Where can they find you, Miss Kittie?
Please come see me on IG. Slide in my DMs. I won't tell nobody.
Oh, no, she can't.
Kittie Kaboom. KITTIE
I can't with you.
I'm just saying.
I'm Kay Montgomery and host K. No sliding in my DMs. I'm happy to marry.
I'm saying it could be a chick. She might want to just have a conversation.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just
host
saying.
K on Instagram and Twitter. We will be back with episode 6. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's the grand prize winners. You do not want to miss that one.
Yes.
This anthology series just gets better and better.
It does.
We will see you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.